Welcome to the Coach House. You can call me Jesus Christ today. I'm fucking draping because I'm thinking about donating, and I might throw up a GoFundMe, so we can throw some donations with this hair. So I'm letting it down today. No hat. Today I have Richey Troia, and I'm happy to have you on. It's episode 10.
Thank
and
you.
Benji is chilling with us too, even though...
Sitting on my lap, I got a little companion today.
Yeah, so cheers, brother. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
So, Rich brought me this flag right here, Chicago Fire Department, because you work on Chicago Fire, right?
Yeah, so I work for the TV show, Chicago Fire, downtown Chicago, obviously. It is a production I've been on for about 7-8 years now.
Dude, it's flown by. I feel like it's been too fast. Like, you've been there so long already. Almost a decade.
It feels like a really long time. And really, honestly, I've gotten super lucky because, you know, back in the day, a lot of shows didn't last more than, I think the longest show filmed in Chicago was like 2 or 3 years.
Do you remember what it was?
I don't offhand. I don't know if it was like, I don't know if Chain Reaction. I keep hearing the name Chain Reaction or something else. But it's a blessing to be on a show like this long, and we just got signed for 3 more years. So.
Did you really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Now, what's it like right now? There's no work, obviously. So how does that all happen?
We've been laid off since middle of March, obviously due to the pandemic, COVID-19, and they're talking about us going back either end of July, beginning of August. But, you know, a lot of it is just dealing with what the safety parameters are going to be to go back to work, be able to work around other people. You know, it takes a lot of people to put a production together. You know, I want to say around 100, if not more, people, you know, within different departments to be able to do something. So we work very closely with those people. So to be able to work next to each other is going to be a big challenge when going back to
Do you know like you're probably going to have to wear a mask, right?
Most likely you're going to have to wear a mask, but they're saying, like, you know, groups of 10, and then your groups can't intermingle with each other, stuff like that. So instead of, like, bouncing around where, like, we did different jobs where we'd be on pickup, we'd be doing set dressing. You know, my department is set dressing, so once it's built and painted, I come in, we furnish it. We make it look real.
So are you painting and building it, or no, you're just furnishing?
That's another department.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, so we just furnish. It's called set deck.
Yeah.
Is what we would call it. But there's a lot of stuff there's pickups and drop offs, which is we got to go out and, you know, source the furniture, you know, everything we use to decorate the set for sale or whatever, and then, you know, we got to build stuff. We got to actually hang it and do it. We got a shop guy. We got, you know, everyone's got a different job in it, but they're saying that each person now is going to have a specific job. If you're doing pickups and drop offs,
that's all you're doing.
If you're doing this, that's all you're doing.
Is that going to make work suck?
I don't know, depending on what position you got.
Yeah.
I'd rather be a shop guy. You know what I mean? Just
instead
sit in the shop all day.
Instead of what?
Being on set,
okay,
or completing the set for filming, dealing with a decorator or a buyer, or, you know. The film industry in TV particularly is very rushed. You know, it takes 8 days to make an episode. They've already made it now 9 days to make an episode. So they're making that much longer, which to me it doesn't make that. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
They're talking that we might have a night crew now. We might have a day crew. You know, you're always waiting on one other department. So once construction's done, okay, paint's waiting on construction. Once paint's done, we're waiting on paint.
So what are you doing while you're waiting? Just other work, like just getting your
prepping.
stuff
Prepping for other episodes
or for other episodes.
Either other episodes or other sets.
Okay.
So there might be more than one set per episode.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It just really depends. Or we're organizing the shop. We got 2 giant warehouses full of furniture. We could probably we can furnish a lot of houses with what we got. But,
yeah, you've told me that before. It's just a warehouse of like couches and shit, right?
Yeah, we call it like Couchland. We got Lampland. I think, remember...
Lampland.
We, last time we counted, we had like 460 table lamps that we could see. That's not what was counted. That was like packed away with certain sets.
What the fuck? And this is just for Chicago Fire?
This is just Chicago Fire.
And then they're not even... Are these all used, or are these used and ready to be used.
So we reuse some of the same items over again for different sets. It just might be in a different way.
Yeah.
So we keep everything in inventory. We don't, like, once we use it, we don't just throw it out. You know what I mean? Sometimes we do, or we'll rent something.
Do you ever get lucky? Do they ever throw something out and you get to take it?
Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing is like at the end of a production or an end of a season, they'll do like a sale. You know, trying to make more room for more inventory, basically. So, being on the inside floor or on the ground floor, we get first dibs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But, you know, the film industry they spend a lot of money with stuff. So.
And they just give you stuff too, right? Like someone just gave that to you, right?
Yeah. I mean, we will sometimes like that, like either they'll throw it out or donated it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I hate throwing stuff out. Everyone in the industry hates throwing stuff out, so a lot of people just pack rat shit.
This completes the room. I might have to do a full 360 video for the room right now.
We did the movie. Wow.
Convergent, was it?
No, well, I did do Divergent.
Divergent. I don't know.
I'm trying to think of a Liam Neeson film I just did. Wow, I can't even think of it. Widows.
Okay.
It was like two summers ago. And they bought all this furniture, thousands and thousands of dollars worth of furniture, and never used it.
Really?
So at the end of the filming, they had to get rid of everything because it's cheaper.
So is that all part of the budget?
Well, here it is. It's cheaper to get rid of something or donate it than it is to keep it and store it.
Yeah, okay.
So they were selling shit for like 85-90% off. So that's
how can a normal person get in on this?
They'll do sales, you know. They'll do sales, and it's up to like us, I guess. They're like, oh, hey, we're having a sale. Come over here, check it out. But most of the good shit's already gone by then. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Is there ever like any couches or anything else like that, or
there's couches?
Like can a regular person
tables.
get lucky? Maybe.
I would say yes, but at the same time though, the studio's changed a lot. We put up barricades around the whole property.
Yeah.
We got guard checks now, so you can't just come and go. You got to be signed in, check in. You got to be on a list to be able to come into the property. So it's like, as all this is going down, stuff is changing with time, especially what's going on now. Security.
Yeah.
Now, you know, no one's going to get let in.
Because you're working on, like, the south side and the west side, right?
Yeah.
So,
but with
people who
everything
don't
going
know,
on,
those are probably not the best areas to go in Chicago if you're visiting.
Our warehouse is on the west side. It's Western Ogden, Cinespace Studios. It used to be a steel mill, Ryerson Steel Mill, converted over to a bunch of sound stages. That's where we've been. They bought another place at, I want to say like 34th and Kedzie or something like that. That supposedly is finished now for when we go back after this whole pandemic.
Are you talking about over by the THC place?
No, that's where we're at right now. That place got looted, by the way.
Did it really?
Yeah.
Wow.
There's a video, I see if I can find it, of them just pulling up the garage doors.
If you can, we'll throw it in here.
Going in. It's pretty funny,
yeah.
Actually. There's the THC center, and then across the street from that, there's like the medical version of the center. I don't know what it's called, though.
Oh, so there's two different ones now?
I think they're
it's
connected.
medical and recreational?
I think they're connected. I think you go over to the one to get your medical card, you know, the doctor's deal, and then go over to the THC center and get your product.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
But now that it's recreational, so that's just pure medical there over there?
Yeah, but with medical, you get different. You get more quantity. You get first pick of stuff. So like if they're running out of if they're running out of inventory on something, they cut it off and say, okay, now it's only medical people who can come in and buy certain stuff. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
How the fuck do you know that?
I was been at THC center.
I had no idea. That's fucking cool.
Yeah.
So that's why you want your medical card, huh?
Yeah, but I don't think I'll ever get my medical card.
Why?
Guns.
What, you think that you're gonna like put on a list?
Well, if you have your medical card, you can't have a concealed carry permit.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. It's just that's a state rule, I think, or federal rule, whatever it is. Because
it makes no sense to me.
Because I mean, technically, so with gun ownership and concealed carry, you can't be on any alcohol, drugs, or anything like that, because that can impair your judgment.
So you can never have a beer if you have concealed carry. Oh, well, yeah, if you have it on you, right?
Correct.
But, like, if you don't have it on you can do whatever the fuck you want, right?
Correct.
So why can't you smoke
eyes,
weed?
yeah.
Why can't you smoke weed in your fucking off time?
Because here's the
When
problem.
your gun's stored away in your closet.
You could smoke weed yesterday, have your gun on you today, shoot and kill someone, and
still test for it.
And still test for it. And how they can prove that you weren't high at the
Well,
moment.
then they need to figure out how to test, because that's not how it works. Sorry.
Yeah, so...
That's not how it works.
You know, it's pick and choose. I've had my concealed carry for a while. I enjoy it. I'm getting more used to using it.
Yeah?
Or carrying, I should say.
Well, don't you use it for work, or?
We're not allowed to. So.
This is why I'm cutting this shit. I'm done with it.
Yeah.
Dude, I cannot deal with it, man. Like, I can't even lean back without leaning on the hair and pulling.
Like Jesus.
Dude, it's terrible. It's going. It's for sure going. I mean, this is ridiculous.
When's the last time you cut your hair?
So, that's a funny story, actually. So, I got it trimmed maybe like twice in like it's gonna be 5 years in the fall.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and that's not good for your hair. Like you want it healthy, so you want to trim it every so often, like maybe like once or twice a year at least.
You go somewhere specific?
No, I went to 2 places, if that. So the place I did go though, this is when I stopped getting them. So it was Floyd 99 or whatever that place is, 90 something like that. I don't know. So I go there and I go, hey, I just want to trim. She goes, okay, all right. So she sits me down, blah, blah, blah. We're talking. She's doing my hair. And then, like, in the middle of it, she goes, do you want me to layer it? And I was like, I don't even know what that means. Like, I was like, I don't know. What do you think? She's like, yeah, I think we should do it. I was like, okay, whatever. So we layer it, whatever the fuck that is. I still don't even know what that means. It's some fucking female shit. Like, whatever. Do whatever you want with your hair. But, like, I don't think I needed it. I came in there for a trim, and that was it. So I get it done. It doesn't even seem like she did that much. And I fucking go up to the register. $34. $34 fucking dollars to trim my hair.
Huh.
And they're like, well, you got a layer too. I was like, what the fuck? Nothing happened.
Yeah.
Nothing happened. So after that, I haven't gotten it trimmed. And honestly, I regret it because my hair could be better. But the good thing is, sorry, I don't mean to cut you. I see you want to say something.
I'm just saying. Go ahead.
The thing about wigs for kids I looked up is that you can have the split ends because it takes away 2 inches in processing anyway. So I don't even need to cut it for it to be healthy and then donate it.
Sure.
So I'm just going to donate it as is.
I've only had like select few people cut my hair my whole life.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Maybe.
That's very Italian of you.
Maybe 4 different people have cut my hair.
You go to a barber?
Well, so my aunt, I grew up with my aunt cut my hair. That's what she does for a living.
Next door?
No. Different side of the family. No, same side of the family, just down the line. She cut my hair for years since I was a kid, and then I started dating all these hairstylists and stuff like that. Don't recommend it.
Are you in contact with any of them recently? Because okay.
Do you ever see that YouTube video? Guy talks about like it's the chart of men dating women, or whatever, and it gives you like the graph.
Yeah.
They're on there. Just don't date hairstylists. They're crazy, or anyone named Tiffany.
Tiffany, yeah, it's
or strippers.
Kind of accurate. No. Wait, come on, we gotta know a hairdresser.
We know a bunch. One of them I never dated her, but Ryan Carr's sister cuts my hair now. Kylie.
Can you ask Kylie if she will help me donate it? It needs to be cut a certain way, apparently.
I'm sure she will.
All right, cool.
But I'm just saying, like what I was saying, is I only trust certain people.
For sure.
To do it, you know what I mean? And usually I stick with that person.
You said 4 people.
About 4 people, probably.
You're almost 30.
I've been once. I'm gonna say never. I've been once to like a hair cuttery, or something like that. Like
is that one of the 4 people?
No.
Or would that be 5?
I would say 5 then.
So you let someone new cut your hair every 6 years, approximately?
Maybe less. Kylie's been doing it for the last 4 or 5. I dated like 3 hairdressers, so they would cut it in between. Then, like I said, my aunt.
So what are you rocking now?
Well, dude, I got the fucking
Mississippi
mud flap going.
Mississippi mud flap.
It's in style. I know it's not really anything special right now.
So, see, I think I would do a mullet, but I think I want to give a maximum donation if I can. So we're talking, I don't know, 36 inches easily. Just kidding. Dude.
When do you think about doing
A-
it?
ASAP. You talk to Kylie, and you let me know if she could do it, like, tomorrow. Or right after this podcast.
I'm sure she will.
That's cool, man. I'm down to get it done ASAP, but I'm ready. I'm ready to donate it. But then here's the thing. I think I'm going to hold on to it for a week or whatever. And then I'm just going to just, like, let people donate. I'm going to create, like, a GoFundMe and hopefully...
See, I think it was about a year. So I just went and got my hair cut last week. It's been about a year since
And who
I got
did
my
that?
hair.
Kylie?
Yeah.
Nice.
She got her own salon in her basement, so...
It looks good, dude. I mean, it's pretty fresh.
Yeah, like I said, I only trust certain people to touch my head.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just have a weird thing about it. Maybe because I have a freaking weird hairline since I was a kid. So...
I mean, dude, you
self-conscious.
You're rocking the hat though, so it just flows out.
I always got hats.
That is
I've had
true.
A hat probably 90% of my life.
Except in high school when you couldn't wear a hat. Did you wear a hat in the autos room?
I don't know what I did. No,
I don't think you did.
I think the longest. So right before I cut this was the longest my hair's been since junior high.
Really, junior high?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I'll send you a picture of it. It was long and curly.
I don't get people who go through life with, like, the same haircut. I don't get that. Like, switch it up a little bit.
Yeah, which I do. I like it because in the summertime, I just hate dealing with, like, hair, sweat.
I'm done with it, dude. I'm done. It's about to be 5 years. I'm done. I was going to wait till the fall to do it. I'm done. I can't deal with it.
Yeah.
I'm rolling. I'm sleeping. I have to sleep my hair up because I'm fucking... It's on my shoulder, and if I'm, like, laying down, I can't move my head when it's under... Dude, I'm done with it.
Getting caught on stuff.
I don't even wear it down anymore. It's always it's always up, so what's the point? I'm just done with it, dude. And it's going to go to somewhere good, so that's what's going to be cool.
Oh, that's good, man.
Yeah.
Donating that stuff to people in need is... I feel like not a lot of people do it, but they got, like, the St. Baldrick's. You ever heard of St. Baldrick's?
Yeah, but St. Baldrick's, I think, is people going bald, and they're not donating their hair. They're getting donations.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I know people have done it, and they definitely don't have long enough hair. They just go bald, and then they get donations to donate.
I see what you're saying. It's like, donate to them, they'll cut their hair.
They'll shave your head.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, so it's not, I don't think it's the same thing. Now, I think in some cases they may be donating, but I don't really know. I don't really know. And it's fucking June, and that's 9 months away. Like, I'm not dealing. I was going to cut it in the fall. There's no way I'm waiting another 9 months.
Yeah, no. Now's the time.
It's getting very real. I had a dream about it literally last night, and I was like, I remember just, like, being, like, having no hair. Dude, it's time. It's time.
Gotta let it go.
And this was the whole point of it, just donating it, and that was, but then I got attached to it, so it's been 4.5 years, almost 5, so it's gotta go. So
hilarious.
I'm ready for that. But dude, we were gonna go live on your GoPro. We were having, I think we figured it out.
So I haven't used that thing in like a year or two.
And it's a GoPro session, but you don't know what number it is. I'm pretty sure it has a number.
I don't know. There's like a GoPro session or maybe a GoPro session 5 or something like that.
See, there's always a number with the GoPros.
And literally, I was going through my drawer today. I'm like, oh look, GoPro.
Really?
Yeah, and I still have the original GoPro when it first came out.
Does it still work?
I think so, but you can't do anything like cool with it. You know what I mean? You just record, and it's got a good fisheye lens, stuff like that.
So when you were pulling it up right there, I was really digging the view. I feel like it'd be cool to get one of those and like put it up there and have it like as a corner view or something because the view was sick.
But they make all sorts of different mounts and stuff. Like you can mount to the wall, you can have a handheld mount, you can do a chest mount, helmet mount.
So shout out to Adam Cardona. I believe he's on Instagram. Adam's Gone Fishing. He just made it. I just showed you the video of him. He has the GoPro. He's making pretty awesome content. He's blowing up pretty quick, so I'd love to have him on.
This is a guy you know, right?
Yeah, I work with him.
Yeah,
So it's awesome. He just made an Instagram and he's gonna make a YouTube soon, but he's made for making content. It was just really awesome to see. But dude, I think I need to get a GoPro now.
Well, that's what I was thinking. Like today, I found it in my drawer, and I live out in the suburbs. You're in Chicago, so I was like, I want to take more bike rides with live sessions.
Fuck yeah.
And, but in cooler spots. Obviously, like going from Palatine to here kind of sucks. But, like, if I were doing a mountain ride.
Still cool to have that footage, though.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool to look back on, when you get older and stuff like that, which I'm realizing we're getting freaking old.
Dude, we're almost 30.
We're almost 30
Almost
years old.
30.
I mean, it's been 10 years, since we graduated high school.
Anyone that's like 10 years older than us right now is just like, fuck you.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
But you know what really, when I hit 25 is when I was like, holy shit.
So I was...
25 was the number for me. I'm like, dude, it's only 5 more years till 30. And I'm like, what have I done? What do I have to do? What's going on currently? And you're like, shit. 30 is right around the corner. And then from 30, 40 is right around the corner.
Dude, so we're going to be 40 in 12 years.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
That's a weird thing to say.
That's fucked up.
That's a weird thing to say.
I know that's fucked up.
So, dude, I don't, yeah. You're right, but whatever. It's just life.
But, you just go with the flow.
Yeah, it's just fucking
that's
life.
That's how I've always done it, just doing my own thing.
So actually, I'm glad we didn't write this down, but I'm glad we kind of got into this because it got me brainstorming. We've always kind of made videos together for a little bit of time. Back in high school, we made Pimp My Ride.
Oh, yeah.
Here you are, exhibit.
All right, your ride's about to be
Thank you.
Next time you see this, your ride's going to be pimped.
Yes.
Yeah. Jeez, I got like 4.
Is that still up?
It's still on YouTube.
So what? For anyone who wants to see that video, that's a classic.
Before
old school.
GoPro was around, they
true.
had flipped video. It was like this little video camera.
That was
they had the flip out.
Oh, I remember the flip.
They had the flip out USB drive, so you just plug it right in your computer.
I remember
Dude,
that motherfucker.
I remember anything we were doing, we were filming. In a way, like if we were doing something stupid, we were doing car stuff. We were trying to make videos. We were doing the extreme power wheeling. I don't know if you were part of it.
Yeah, remember I hit the trash can and flipped?
Yeah, yeah. So we used to do everything on that, the flip videos, and then GoPro came out.
So Burnett's used to do that too with the fighting when we made the fight videos.
Well, when you had the Underground Fight Club.
Yeah. The Underground Fight Club.
It was definitely, you guys called it like the Underground Fight Club.
No.
You meet at South Park all the time.
No, if anything, I call it backyard fighting for sure.
As long as I don't know, I don't give a fuck. Wait, the fight's going on? Yeah. Bring back stuff. What? Bring back stuff. Dude, you know that they got rid of Palmer's? They put in like a new restaurant. Oh! Yeah. Got the mount, got the mount. No! Hey, God damn it! Hey, watch that! Watch that! 4. Knockout! 2. 1. Yo, how did we wake him up? Knockout. Okay, right here. Yeah, no, I got 27. Oh my God. Yo, he won that. You had that uphill, bro. Yeah. No. Come out. No. You hear me say sitting back there. Yeah. I'm a new coach.
You ever used to watch those backyard wrestling videos?
Oh, yeah.
But that shit got brutal. It wasn't like legit fighting. It was like jumping off a roof onto someone with like a barbed wire.
What was weird was
2x4.
it was like so much more real than WWE, but they were still willing to like play the part where like they were like damaged or whatever, and they would just let the other guy. You see the one with the guy jumping off the roof and he like pile drives him off the roof?
I mean, there's a lot of shit like that. There's guys that lays him on the table, climbs on the roof, jumps off, breaks the dude's back.
Yes.
He's got a barbed wire,
Yes.
2x4 in his hand or something stupid. Or
The guy where he
nails.
breaks his back. It's kind of a fucking sick video, honestly.
But I enjoy watching it, I'm not going to lie.
You're a sick fuck.
I
Rich.
do enjoy watching shit like that.
Yeah.
I don't know why. But I guess when you're not there, it's different.
It's funny because I was just watching, there was this, I think it was Vice, and they were talking about this guy. You ever seen the one where it was like a real wrestling match, not a backyard one? And he throws the guy off like the scaffolding, and he like, dude, there's like 20 tables stacked up, and he throws him out of the ring, dude. It's from like, I don't know how far up, but I think it's.
I feel like that was really popular like in the early 2000s when wrestling
like
was big.
90s,
Like remember
yeah.
when it was WWF?
Yes.
That's when like everyone was doing like the big backyard wrestlings, and it was always like, I want to say, white trash people fucking doing
For sure.
it. You know what I mean? It was always, and then they had like their
Someone
own
with your
belts.
someone with your kind of haircut.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mississippi mudflap.
For sure.
But I love you. I'll sit on YouTube and watch that shit for days. Even like street fighting, I'll watch for days.
Yeah, that's
For
good
hours.
stuff. Yeah. Shoney, I mean, dude, he sends me videos all the time, and some of them are fighting, some of them are some other shit. But dude, like, he sent me this one video. Dude, this guy got clocked, and then he like tried to come back and he got hit again. And I kid you not, I counted the steps. He was trying to fall down, but he was trying to stand up at the same time. And he was walking. I swear to God, he took 10 steps, and he fucking face planted right into a car.
Get that nigga right. Get that. Oh, boom! Boom! Oh, shit! This nigga. Wow!
Oh, jeez.
It was hilarious.
Well, speaking
man.
of fighting, remember we whooped that kid's ass at
TJ?
TJ?
Yeah.
I still like that was yesterday. I still remember that it was yesterday. What were we doing? We were playing hockey at the
Yeah,
rink?
we were playing hockey at the rink. Was it Haley Liebert or something was over there?
Who knows?
I think, and these guys were with them, and they didn't talk to us, and then...
I think what we were doing was we were just trying to figure out who was over there, or they're looking.
We were done playing
and then
hockey.
I think they said something like, "What are you looking at?" or something like that. And we're like, okay, now you want to start saying something. And I think it was just with the egos being kids just right out of high school or something, like we were like seniors in high school or something like that.
Junior year, spring break.
Was that what it was?
Yeah.
I definitely remember it being spring break. I don't know why, but yeah, that was fun. And you just whooped the kid's ass.
I was
There
like...
was a story behind it, but I mean,
So,
cut to the chase.
yeah, I mean, we could tell real quick. Basically, we were playing hockey. We were done playing hockey. We were in the parking lot. They said something to us. I don't even think I said anything. And then they got in their truck, and they were driving away. And as they were leaving, I did the Little Rascals, what was it? He-Man Woman Haters Club. And for some reason, they stopped the truck. And he was
Backed up.
Yeah, he was like, what did you say? I was like, are you serious right now? Like, that's what you're
Well,
going
then
to
he pulled like a 2x4 out of his
Yes.
back of his truck. And John's like, okay, I got a hockey stick. I'm swinging way faster.
Yeah, I could...
But then they dropped both, and the kid's like, hold on, you want to fight, blah, blah, let me take my shoes off or something like that.
No. I didn't have my shoes on, and he said... He picked me out of everyone. There's, like, literally 20 kids there. He picks me out of everyone, and he says...
the wrong person to pick.
Yeah, at the time. Like, now you'd probably... Dude, my 17-year-old self would whoop my 28-year-old self right now.
Oh, yeah.
That is
For a
the
lot of
truth.
us.
Dude, yeah. So, he just picks me out of everyone. I was like, can I put my shoes on? I was literally in socks. And he told me no, and I said, okay. And I remember thinking to myself in street fights that if you throw the first punch, they automatically start fighting, right? Like, that's how it always works. So I threw a fake, moved to the side. He threw one. I grabbed him and started just hitting him. He fell to the ground. I started kneeing him a little bit. He grabbed my leg. Matt Reedy picked me up. It was a pretty cool moment. Because low-key, dude.
Well, you beat the shit out of him until he said, okay, I'm done.
And then he wanted to shake my hand.
Yeah, that was the best part. The kid comes back and he's like, I respect that. And you're like, dude, get the fuck out of here. You just got your ass whooped. You just... Basically, I want to say he started it, but I would say...
He called me out.
He called you out, and then you get your ass whooped. And I respect... No. Get out of here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, that is
it.
literally what
like,
happened.
I don't know who the fuck you are, but I ain't shaking your hand.
I remember dipping, though, because I was like, dude, I don't want to get in trouble for this. I remember dipping right after.
I think, dude, we knew something was happening because I
You
ended up
picked up Mike Carradini?
Picked up Mike Carradini and then brought him back, and I'm like,
Yeah.
no, there's a fight about
I think
about
you even
to
told me to maybe wait.
happen. Probably. It was something stupid like that.
Dude,
I was driving back then.
that was fun because it was in front of everyone, and this guy called me out.
Lipo, wasn't Lipo there?
I think he was.
Shout out to Cheapo.
Reedy was definitely there. I can't remember who else. I think Azaretta was there.
Yeah.
Maybe
It's all hockey guys.
Andrew Kim's, because he
Maybe.
lived in the same neighborhood, obviously. He was always at the rink with us. Yeah, dude, that was fun. Low key, I was kind of nervous. I remember turning to Matt Reedy, and I told him, I go, if this goes bad, jump in. If this goes bad, jump in. And the guy didn't throw one punch on me.
And his buddy just stood there like...
Yeah. Well, dude, think about your friend starting a fight with just 20 people.
Yeah, like 20 other people.
I would be uncomfortable, too. Like,
yeah.
I'd be like, dude, you chill out.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, because, like this fight didn't go that way, but usually if the guy with the 20 people behind him starts getting his ass kicked, the other 20 people start jumping in, which isn't right. Okay, it should be a one-on-one deal.
You're right.
You know what I mean? But that's how it always ends up happening.
I was also nervous because I didn't know who the fuck he was. I was like, if this goes south, dude, just help me out, bro.
Fucking Thomas Jefferson High School. Or, not high school,
elementary
school.
Dude, yeah, but they have the best local rink around.
Yeah.
For us, at least.
I remember when they put that in. They put that in and the sled hill in.
Did they put the hill in there, too?
Yeah. I remember when they were building it, because I was in elementary school when they were doing it, and actually they were dumping dirt, and one of the semis somehow got sideways and down the hill.
Really?
Yeah, it toppled down. I mean, you're going up that high, you're dumping it.
Dude, that thing must have been there since we were in second grade, I feel like.
I don't know what year it was, but maybe.
I feel like it's been there.
It wasn't there when I started elementary school.
Really?
But it was there by the end of it.
Okay, then maybe, I don't know. But that's fucking crazy.
I used to ride my go-kart up that thing.
You had a go-kart?
Yeah.
Dude, that's fucking sick. See, I was trying to tell you this earlier. There was a guy in Elgin. What are those ones where you just kind of lean back and you got those are choppers, right?
You mean like a motorcycle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this kid...
Mini chopper?
Yes, exactly. He was riding around on one of those. I was like, dude, that is the sickest thing I've ever seen.
Mike's dad actually bought like a container worth of them once. And
how many came in?
I don't know, but he had a bunch of them and sold them. It was before like I knew Mike.
How do you get an opportunity to buy a container of mini?
China, dude.
Really?
Yeah. Buy them for cheap and sell them for a couple $100 more.
That's pretty awesome.
China works wonders.
Dude, I think I need to kind of get into... I don't know if I need a motorcycle, but I think I
can see you rocking like a scooter or a Vespa or something like that.
I said I was going to quit this last week. I lied. A Vespa. Yeah. Dude, I think for the city it would be cool, but I also think it'd be cool to get like a dirt bike. I had my cousin on. We were talking about trail riding. And, dude, I remember I was kind of, like, into that. Like, on YouTube, I would just watch a bunch of... I think that would be cool, too.
I had a dirt bike. It was when I was a kid. It was a PW80, so it wasn't, like, anything, like, high CC-wise. But trail riding, doing, like, small little jumps and mobiles, they call them, I think.
Yeah.
It's fun. That's cool shit. And I actually want to get another dirt bike. I just, having time to, like, you got to load it up on your truck, take it out somewhere... use it.
That's the problem, right? Yeah.
And when you're busy with work, it's like the last thing you want to do. That's like buying a boat. You either got a motorcycle or a boat. You can't use both at the same freaking time.
It's kind of a fair point, unless you're like filthy rich.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Then you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, for sure.
But I mean, right now my baby is my motorcycle, so it's like.
Yeah, you know what? We should take a picture, throw that up there if we can before you go.
It's all right. It's 2014.
It looks good. You parked it right in the fucking view of the fucking alley. I could see it perfectly. It looks nice, man.
Thanks. Yeah. Taking that thing lots of places.
So that's another thing. So I was thinking about, I think eventually it would be really cool to go mobile with the podcast. And
we talked about this, yeah.
We did, yeah. And so we talked about this before I even had the podcast, right? Like, this was an idea I've had for a little bit. I kind of just want to be a hobo one day and just travel on a train or an RV. Here's the thing, though, dude. Like, if you go urban with an RV, you can't do it. It's not possible.
Yeah.
There's limits to how long a vehicle can be parked in the street, like lengthwise. And you can't just sleep in a fucking RV in a city. It's just not.
Right.
So what I was thinking was maybe getting a van where I can park in the city and be urban and
do like a Sprinter van.
That's exactly what I was thinking. The problem is like if I'm legitimately gonna like travel in it and like
you want to be more comfortable.
Do a bathroom and a bed. The issue is like how do you also set up a table for a podcast and do something in there and make it comfortable for everyone to be in there? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the tough part.
I've seen a couple builds. You got to research a little bit more, or like a short bus. You do like a small short bus, something like that, where you can build a bathroom. You can build like a.
The problem
like a
is the
sitting
length,
area.
though. You still can't park in urban areas, and that's the problem.
Is that where you want to be though? Is in urban?
No, not necessarily. But I don't want the whole point of the RV to me. And dude, there's a lot to learn about RVs. Like it's not just like I want to get an RV and start traveling. No, like you need to plan where you're gonna go, like a campsite. You need to get a reservation. You need to. Like, it's bullshit, dude. It's, like, not... That's... To me, like, if you're established and you have the money, yeah, that's a fun thing to do. But, dude, the whole point of this was so I could go anywhere, sleep in it, and do podcasts in it. And with the length restrictions and all that shit, it's really hard to do with an RV.
You got to be constantly traveling. If you plan on just, like, traveling and then, like, staying somewhere for, like, a month at a time, it's hard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's definitely
You could park your thing out overnight somewhere, overnight. You know what I mean?
Potentially.
But if you're going to be there you might be able to get away with it. Like in my neighborhood, okay, they might ticket you for parking overnight on the street, but are they going to be there every night? No.
Yeah, but then how many tickets do you rack up, and how much are you traveling, and how much gas are you spending? That's the issue there.
Fuel.
Yeah.
Waste. You got to worry about your waste tank, dumping that shit.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I think it's definitely a cool idea if you can figure it out.
I think the van though is way more realistic than the RV. Even though I really want to do the RV, I don't think it's.
If you had an RV, you could do the podcast in the RV. But if you had the van, you could be more mobile with it and do the podcast whoever you're interviewing at their facility in a way.
And that's okay, but it's also kind of weird too.
Yes,
like,
I agree.
Because it's a different environment. I have to figure out the patterns and the gain and like. And, like, even though I still do that every time when I'm having someone here, it's just awkward, I feel like. I don't know. I don't want it to be awkward for someone to come into my van and do a podcast either. That could be kind of weird, too. You know what I was thinking? Just get a fucking, what are they called? Get a hammock. And then just take the hammock down every night, and then you got a fucking area to do the pod. And then I don't have to worry about a bed. And then all I would have to worry about is, like,
a hammock for inside the thing?
To sleep in it. So then there's not a huge bed inside of it. And then I can hang it.
You could do, like, a flip-down bed. Where it folds up against the wall and then flips back down.
But that's still a lot of... Dude, those vans are... I mean, they're smaller than this, and this is tight right here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, this isn't a van. If this was an RV, this is still tight. You know what I mean? So it's like... It's even smaller than that. So I got to be really realistic about the room. And, like, even if you had a flip-down bed, how much is that taken off of the wall?
You got to worry about your food costs.
You got to worry about a lot of shit.
Like, you're going to eat out a lot?
I already do.
Are you going to cook?
I'm going to... I don't know, dude. I don't know. That's the thing. And
if it was me, I'd be on Taco Bell, like, every day. I'd just be traveling around, like, different Taco Bells.
Different Taco Bells.
Just because I'm obsessed with it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. No, you are obsessed with Taco Bell. That is
I have the shirts. I
thought you were going to wear a Taco Bell shirt today. I wore this just for you. I know how much you love Dodge.
No, frick Dodge. No, I love Taco Bell. I just keep it simple, though. I'm a Crunchwrap Supreme guy.
I think I need to kind of go back to that, because the problem is I keep getting these fucking tacos from Taco Bell, and they're fucking soggy.
Yeah, I've been having the same issue, though.
It's
and you know what the other
bullshit.
issue is? Remember when Taco Bell used to give you just handfuls of sauce?
Yeah, now they're just
now
giving
it's like, how many sauces you want? You're
it's
like,
literally
a handful. And they're like, you look in the bag and it's one or two. You're like, I got a Crunchwrap Supreme. It takes at least 4 sauces to eat a Crunchwrap, plus whatever you have on the side. It doesn't make sense to me anymore. They're becoming cheap.
And they're already cheap. They're already using fucking grade D meat, aren't they?
I don't know. That's the rumor.
You just don't want to
admit
to it.
And if it is, so what?
Pretty good dog meat.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I can eat Taco Bell probably 3-4 times a week. It'd be fine.
Yeah.
No problem. That and brats. I'm a cheddar brat
guy.
guy.
Dude, you know what? Dude, we might have to get... I don't know if you're down, but we may have to get some grub after this. I'm getting hungry after saying that.
Cheddar brats are good. I grill that. Usually in the summertime, I grill that.
Yeah.
But I did buy my dad... me and my sister went in on one of those Blackstone griddles.
What's that?
For, like...
Is Blackstone the company?
Yeah, Blackstone's a company, but you know what a griddle is? It's just a flat pan surface.
Yeah.
Heat under it. So we got my dad one of those outdoor ones.
It's like a hibachi grill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. So we got him that for Father's Day. I kind of want to get one for myself.
How much are they?
Sale for $179 right now.
$179? How big do they get?
The smallest one's 28 inches.
So
And
then you
can
plug
do
it in, or how does
It's a propane one.
Oh, okay. So it's not like a pancake.
So like
maker.
the 28 inch one is 2 burner. The 36 one is a 4 burner.
What is any difference from that and a pancake maker?
Well, you can do other stuff on it. Burgers, dogs, pancakes, bacon.
Is the difference like the surface though? Is that what it is?
The surface is just flat.
Okay.
Just like
But yeah, so it's a pancake.
But like if you go to a restaurant, they're not cooking it on a grill. Your food on a grill like your
they're
burgers.
cooking it in a pot.
No, not like a
Or
burger.
in a pan, I mean.
You go to a diner, they're cooking your burger on a flat surface, not on a grill.
Diner.
You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
it's kind of like that style. But you can do different stuff. You do hibachi style stuff. You get all your vegetables and stuff like that together, chop it up, your rice, your egg, your whatever.
Dude, that sounds fucking wonderful.
I think I'm going to go buy one tonight. I'm not going to lie.
Tonight, from where I work, can you get one?
Menards on sale, $179.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Well, $200, but with the mail-in rebate.
All right. Look at you, dude. Look
But
at you.
whatever.
How long does that take to get back?
I don't know. I haven't done it yet.
It's like, is it even worth it?
Yeah, because I do shop at Menards and Home Depot a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they'll just send you a gift card back, and then I go buy.
Oh, it's a gift card? It's not even money? It's not a check?
No, it's basically money on a card to spend more money. At
So
their store.
it's like earning cash back on a credit card almost. That you have to apply for every fucking time.
Yeah. So, but like in my case, where I'm redoing my house,
Yeah.
you get that money back on a card. You just go there, and then your next purchase is free lumber, free drywall.
If you're frequent there, yeah, it makes sense.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It works for certain people. It works for others. It doesn't.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've been wanting one. My dad wanted one, so we got him one for Father's Day. I seen it. You know, my mom built it for him after we dropped it off, and I'm like, I kind of want one.
That fucking sounds sick, dude. That sounds delicious.
I know. The more and more I talk about it and think about it, I want to go get one.
And then you know what you really do? Once you start smoking again, you throw a dab on it and you put a cover on
Yeah.
it. And
Well, dude, it tells you, it comes with a thing. It tells you exactly, like, you can do 40 eggs, like 100 pieces of bacon. You can do, like, 28 pancakes.
Holy shit.
Yeah, dude, it tells you everything about it.
All right, if you get this, we might have to do a little cooking with Richie.
Man, I got so many cooking Richie ideas. I got to wait for my pizza oven to be built.
What I would like to start doing with the podcast, besides going mobile, is start making more like footage shit. Like, not just doing the podcast. Like, the Coach House production. Like, making vlogs, making just other content. I don't want to just keep it
Kind of
a
reminds
podcast.
me of, like, Guy Fieri. Was it Guy Fieri?
Guy Fieri. I remind you of Guy Fieri.
Yeah, with the food channel.
Shit, dude.
Where he just goes around different restaurants and, like, just lets them do their thing, and he just reviews it and fucking... but you can do that with other
what
things.
is it? Diners, drive-ins, and
Diners, drive-ins, and dives.
Yeah.
Dude, he was in Mexico
Dude.
not that long ago at a cool spot.
Can I ask you something?
What?
Am I the Flavor Town of podcast right now? Probably not yet,
Not
realistically.
Not yet.
But you did call me Guy Fieri. I don't know if that's a positive
No, I'm just saying,
or a
relating
negative.
it to that, like you're saying, I kind of want to go like more review or more podcast.
No, I just want more content besides podcasts that's made with a camera other than my phone.
Sure.
Like the riots. Like if I could have done that on a better camera.
Go get a GoPro.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. You got me thinking about that,
I told
dude.
you, I picked that GoPro up. Probably, I think I paid a couple $100 for it. But it's a little session. It's this fucking big. You can put it anywhere you want.
And you said it's waterproof.
Chest. Yeah, I did go snorkeling with it.
That's awesome. Yeah,
in, Puerto Vallarta.
I think we need to go on a trip and maybe make some content.
Yeah, I mean, I'm waiting for the cruise lines to open back up.
Yeah,
my parents
dude.
were supposed to be going in September to Mexico.
I was supposed to be on a cruise yesterday. Literally yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was supposed to be... It was Florida to the Bahamas, I believe.
How many cruises have you been on?
3.
Really?
That
Yeah,
would've
me
been-
too.
That would have been my 4th.
Yeah, 2 Triumphs in a Royal Caribbean. Or 2 Carnivals in a Royal Caribbean.
So I did
Both on the Triumph.
two Royals and a Norwegian. That one was pretty cool.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Cruises are cool. People are always, like, freaked out before you even get on a cruise ship.
I don't get it.
And I get it. The whole Titanic experience fucks it up for everyone.
You know what is
and
weird?
that's what did it for me. But as soon as I get on the ship, I'm like, yeah, I'm doing this.
Yeah, because you're drunk the whole time.
Yeah. Well, they get so much shit. They got, like, the one I went on had an ice skating rink in it.
Yes.
A casino.
Yes.
Johnny Rockets bar. Slides, pools, hot tubs, dance studios.
You ever been on one that has the
surfing thing?
this not a zip line but like a like an obstacle course where you're hooked to the line and you do like you can hold on to shit and like there was one thing where like it was an obstacle course and like you walked, there was like this plank that like bend or and it was off the side of the ship.
Interesting. Well, I know like I think it's one of the Royal Caribbeans has, you can get in this ball, okay? Yeah. And it's on an arm and then it like extends outside the ship.
I've seen
and you're over the water and then you're like, all right, dude, fucking bring me back in.
And you're like, dude, you're like 200 feet up at least.
Yeah. You know, ships are bigger. Like when you're standing next to one, you're like, dude. And then you look at the videos of those idiots that jump off their balconies into the water.
I've seen those, dude.
That shit's like hitting concrete when you're hitting the water.
Fuck yourself up. You see that kid? Yeah, I seen that one. He got fucking kicked off the fucking cruise
for life.
And I'm surprised he didn't fucking hurt himself. Like,
well, so once you get in, where are you swimming to?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Dude, that's the other scary thing about cruises. Dude, you get on that boat, you go out on the deck at like 2 a.m. There's not that many people out. Yeah. Like, there might be a few people in the hot tub, might be a few people that are drunk, but you start rolling in like 3, 4 in the morning, no one's out there. So you're just on this boat that's in the dark with literally nothing. If for whatever reason you were to fall off, no one would even notice. It's a weird thought.
No, and I agree. We had a balcony once on one of the ships, and you sit there and you stare just into... Dude, it's like looking at this. It's like looking at the black just abyss. And and you're in the middle of nowhere. You go, this thing sinks or I'm going in. What's going to happen? You know what I mean?
At least there's like radio connection with that. You fall off the balcony though, and no one notices
if you don't have the chance of being sucked in by the motors.
I didn't even think of that. That's fucking disgusting to think about.
Like, you better be lucky you're not getting sucked in by the propulsion system.
That's a good point. And so
terrifies me. You ever been on a tenor and a small boat getting transferred from the boat to like an island or?
Yeah, I have actually.
You're looking up and you're like, dude, this is scary as shit. Freaks me out. I don't know. I love ships, but it also freaks me out at the same time.
It's no joke, dude. But the cruises are awesome. My favorite thing about the cruise, having a cool ship is awesome, but to me, even though you're only there for 4 to 8 hours, maybe 10 or 12 tops, it seems like, the destinations are the best part. I want to travel multiple places on one vacation. I don't want to go to one place. I don't want to be at a place that I've been to already. I want to hop islands. I want to fucking go to places I haven't been. That, to me, is the best fucking part.
I'm almost opposite. I don't care if we stop or not. I almost just like being on the ship and just sailing.
And it's different for everyone, right?
You know what I mean? Yeah. And like, I think we went to... There's a couple that are like Curacao, Aruba, and Jamaica were like 3 of the cool places I've been to. But I would like to not be there just for like 4 hours.
I agree.
Back, get to the ship.
I agree.
Like, I'd rather just go there on a plane
if we could
spend a week at it.
If I could spend more time, that would be ideal. But the fact that I get to be there on that island and I get to experience it for that few hours... That, to me, is my favorite part. But it's different for everyone, and that's what makes a cruise cool, because there's different things for each person. And if you like the boat, you like the boat. If you like drinking all the time, you can fucking get a drinking package.
Now, let me ask you this. What would you choose? Would you choose to be on a cruise ship, or would you choose to spend 7 days at, like, a resort somewhere?
It really, to me, honestly, is the cruise going to places that I've already been, or is it... If it's, to me...
Just from your past experience, comparing it.
If the cruise is all new places and the resort is a new place, I'm going with the cruise because I'm hitting more places. I get to experience different islands and different stuff. Now, don't get me wrong, a resort in like Bali or something or somewhere really fucking cool, that'd be totally awesome. But I like, as far as like, I feel like I only travel kind of within like North America and like kind of outside, like real close to it. If it was like foreign shit, I might do a resort. If it was a cruise, it'd be like extended, it'd be like a 3-week cruise. You ever seen those like European cruises that like...
The longest I've been on a cruise was like 9 days.
9 days?
Yeah.
Dude, you know there's some people talking about like RV life.
30-day ones.
Dude, and then they'll just buy another, and that's like their retirement. They'll just live on cruise ships for a few years. Dude, it is cool. It is pretty cool. They have some long-ass cruises.
They're so expensive.
They're very expensive. But when you think about it, compare that to like living... You're getting your food. You have a place to live.
True.
Like it's if you're living that way, it's pretty cool. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I think we have to take a trip sometime. We've never been on a vacation together.
The other time, man, where have I been? Outside of the U.S., I've been to Mexico with my buddy Ryan. I took him to Cancun. No, Ryan Richards. I took him to Cancun. My parents have a timeshare there.
Yeah.
And then the other time was with Ryan Carr and Blake Thompson.
Yeah.
We went to Dominican Republic.
Nice.
That was fun. Man, we had a blast. But like,
never been to DR
every
before.
time you try to get a group of people or some people to go, they're like, "Oh, I can't go," or "I can't afford it," or "I got this going on." And you're like,
yeah.
I love traveling. I've been to Mexico probably 30 plus times. Dominican Republic 3 or 4 times. I've been all over the place in the Mexico kind of Caribbean area. Never been to anywhere in Europe.
I would love to go. Do me and you need to go to Italy?
I don't know if I really care to go, to be honest.
You're telling me a guy like you doesn't want to go to Italy?
No, because here, everyone I know goes to Italy is like, okay, we gotta go, at this time we gotta go from here to here. From this time we gotta go from here to here. I don't like traveling like fast.
Okay, then do okay.
I just like staying in one spot.
Well, all right, what if you just went like with you and your girl?
If we stay in one spot.
All right, well, there you go.
So, I don't know.
Dude,
I'm a resort guy.
Yeah.
I like staying in resort, like all the all-inclusive stuff. You wake up when you want to wake up. You go and get food whenever you want to get food. Yeah,
that's the other thing about the cruise, right?
Like, go get drinks when you want to get drinks.
So, that's funny you say that, because we were coming into San Francisco, and, like, it was cool because the sun was coming up, and we were coming in there as soon as the sun was coming up. But if you want to see that, you got to wake up. You do have to kind of be on a schedule. Yeah. And, like, when you get to the island, you're at the island. You got to get off.
Like, to me, vacation is all about
chilling out.
What you want to do.
Yeah. I hear you. And I can see why you like the boat portion of the cruise now. Yeah.
Just doing what you want to do. That's all about, like, vacation. I don't want to be on anyone's schedule. I don't want to be on anyone's time. I just want to do what I got to do.
I get that, too, because I've been on those Walt Disney trips where it's just like, this is not fun.
Yeah.
You're just fucking hitting everything. You're just like, can we just hang out?
Yeah, exactly.
Even as a kid, I was just like, this is a lot.
Exactly. So,
yeah, man, I think we might have to schedule one.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully once this COVID stuff's over, we can...
I think we got to buy now, though.
Yes, with insurance.
With insurance, that's a good point. Yeah.
Which I've done a couple times. I've never needed to use it, but for an extra $30, who gives a fuck?
For $30, yeah, it's either that or you're losing like $200
or more.
Yeah, potentially, yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
Well, dude, I appreciate you coming on. Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Gang. We'll COVID-19 unacceptable.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Out of here with that shit.
What's your highest rich for? What's your handles? I mean,
highest rich 4 is usually for everything.
Yeah. Okay. For Insta and anything.
Yeah,
you want to add anything else before we go? You got anything else for us?
I'm pretty good. I think I'm gonna go get some Taco Bell later. That's about it.
Yo, if you're down, I'm down to get food right now, actually.
We were just talking about it. I know, I'm starving.
All right, well, thanks for coming on. Episode 10, I'm super stoked. I'm pretty happy that this is going to be going soon. I really love it, but it's just too much. And the best thing about it is that it'll be going to a kid, hopefully.
Yeah.
That,
good donation. Yeah. Good cause.
Which is cool, because I've never done really anything like that, just on my own, which is pretty cool, because I didn't do anything. I just fucking grew my hair.
Right.
So it's cool to do that. So I think I might create a GoFundMe. If I do, I will certainly promote it. If you'd like to donate, that'd be really cool too. But episode 10, I'm super stoked. There's been 10 episodes since I've started, and I'm happy to have you on because we've talked about it through the whole time that I've been starting it. So yeah. So I appreciate it, brother.
Thanks, dude.
If you could like or subscribe to the channel or the video, I'd really appreciate it. Follow me on Instagram. HighestRich4 on Instagram, Chicago Johnny to Coach House. I really appreciate it. Benji's finally coming alive, and we are done. Thank you very much for watching today.